What's up, gang? Case here with our at-home strength work for Friday, January 22nd. We've got 4 rounds today of the same strength progression that we did last week. Last week we only did it for 3 rounds of 10 reps. This week it's going to be 4 rounds, so more rounds but fewer reps. 8 reps per arm on our 3-point row, 8 reps on our prone press, and then we'll be doing, let me double check. Yeah, 4 reps of a tempo handstand push-up negative today. So building some more strength to try to get us into that full handstand motion. On that 3-point row, knee and hand up on that object. Try to find an object that's roughly knee height for you. From there, that knee is going to be a little forward of the hip, so knee should be more so in line with that belly button. The other leg is going to be kicked out to the side just enough to give you square hips to the ground. So you can adjust that leg in or out to find that square position. From here, straight line from the top of our head all the way down to our tailbone, pushing our knee and hand through the object, our foot through the ground, keeping that belly braced. It's okay if this hand drops, the working hand drops below the support hand. You just don't want to roll your shoulders in the bottom. So square shoulders, but still reaching long with that arm. From there, pull your fists next to your ribs, get that elbow back behind you as far as you can. Stay controlled throughout these reps. We want to make those 8 reps difficult today. So pick a weight that when you get to 8, you've got maybe a couple reps left in the tank. If you don't have a weight that's heavy enough to suit that, slow your reps down a bit more in order to make that weight more difficult. From there, rest roughly 30 seconds. Then we'll come down to the ground and we'll go 8 prone press. You can use some light weights for this. 2.5 pounds is plenty for me on this move. Working the backs of those shoulders, working some stability and mobility at the same time. Toes together, reach long. From here, we're going to go palms facing down, keeping our elbows as high off the ground as we can. Pull your elbows down to the side as far as you can, and then keeping those hands and elbows high, reaching long, butt tight, belly tight. Squeeze those elbows back down to the side, reaching long, butt tight, belly tight throughout. After that, you'll rest roughly 30 seconds, maybe a bit longer if you need it, before you get into those tempo handstand negatives. I'm going to switch over to a video and splice it together, so we'll be back in just a second to talk about handstands. All right, gang, we're back talking about our handstand push-up sets today for our in-gym and at-home strength work. We've got 4 sets of 4 reps. Handstand push-up negative, it's going to be a 1-second hold at the top, just making sure that we're in a good tight position, and then a really slow 5-second negative on the way to the bottom. I'd recommend having at least 1 ab mat just for some safety for that head. You do not want to crash down hard on that neck. So if you're doing this movement, make sure that you can control it all the way to the bottom. If you're struggling controlling it with 1, then add a second ab mat to help with that. Don't stack more than 2. If you need more than 2, then what I want you to do instead of those reps today is work on your handstand holds so you can build some more strength and stability there. Those can be back facing the wall or chest facing the wall, whichever you're more comfortable with, and we'll go for a 20 to 30 second effort each set. If we're going for those tempo reps, on handstand push-ups, we want hands to be right beneath the shoulders, maybe a little bit wider, but make sure we don't get out too super wide. Also, we want fingertips straight forward. And then when we kick up, I want your fingers to be about a foot away from the wall. Because as we come down, we actually don't want our hands or our head to come down right between our hands. We want our head to be a little bit behind our hands so that when we're in the bottom, we're in more of a tripod position. So kick up. Fingertips facing the wall, get those toes pointed towards the ceiling, reach, hold that for a moment. Then from there, head starts breaking back towards the wall, keeping that nice, tight, long position with the rest of my body. 5 seconds on the way down. Kick down, shake it out, kick back up. Find that good position. Elbows point towards the opposite wall on the way down. head and back come a little bit closer to the wall as we approach the ground, because that's going to put you in that good tripod position. We'll be working towards full reps of handstand push-ups in the upcoming weeks. So this is a great way to start to build the strength and positions in order to get there. That's going to be it for our strength work today. We'll see you back soon for our Metcon.